Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the mega build. It's just huge, right? We're just having a little bit of a stroll whilst I catch up with you guys, but I hope you're all well and doing good. We're over by our church in our main city here. Now, there are, I think this episode I'm going to cut out loads and try and push population numbers up a little bit more. But look at these orchards as you're walking through. It looks so beautiful, doesn't it? But yeah, I hope you're all well, guys. Welcome yourselves back on in. So yeah, I'll give you the quick recap and then we'll, there'll be bits that I skip out. I won't show everything. I'm going to get to the point where we start pushing the numbers up so you can kind of see actual good changes in the settlement. I think that's going to be the main thing. But yeah, we are over 1,300 population in this settlement alone now. And we have pretty good across the board. We're working on this food variety and I'm actually going to basically fill out the housing area all around here, start filling out these marketplaces, and then I am going to go ahead and actually start to put a granary over this way because I might put some more farms first. But yeah, I want to start building inside of here and making sure these guys can get filled out. So what I'll do is pop a granary here so it's there. And then I'm going to build a road down the back of this section so these houses can connect in. And as I say, I don't care about this wild animals moving, so I am going to be building this section out as well. So I'm going to continue getting the houses in. So it's really easy for me because this whole section is already covered by food, right? So we will have no problems. But yeah, the idea is to get a good amount of density in with small businesses that we can go with this, and we'll start to go from there. And pretty sure the marketplaces over here will cover what we need anyway. But yeah, welcome yourselves back on in anyway. That is this settlement. Everything's looking good. Now, over in Sheepville, we're on 528 here as well. So I've built loads, and we're just going to let this one kind of do its thing. Look at our cash now. We're in a really good place there. So, yeah, we got all these built. So we got plenty of housing space to work with, and no problems there. And we're actually getting a good amount of ale in now as well. And then sheep, I just want to point these out. We've got 31 adults and 13 lambs now, so that's going to start taking over. So yeah, not concerned about this settlement. Making good money. Everything's looking good. We'll make sure the orchards are upgraded, though. And then over in Goldhoff. Now, one of my favourites because it's starting to shape up like a really cool lane here. So this whole section is just eggs and stuff. Now, we've actually run out again on the population here, but I am going to spam in a load more. So you'll see that I put in this road. And if I zoom out, you can see I've put in some squiggles here. And I'm going to start filling out some of it here. So I think I don't know if apiaries we need more. I might keep them coming, but I am going to start to make sure we've got everything. So part of my job then is going to be a granary here. And then I'm going to get another marketplace just across here. And I don't want it to be too big. That's fine. And we'll get that one upgraded before we do anything. And then I'm going to spam in a bunch of houses so I don't need to worry about it. Not concerned about food down here anyway. I'm going to leave this little space maybe for some more apiaries, but the rest of it is going to be houses. And I don't want to touch the meat over here. There we go. Bunch of houses for that to go in. So yeah, you'll see that kind of tick up. Let's just hover here. So eggs 1.5k. Honey slowly going up to 400 and we're selling that. And meat is still hovering around the 100 mark. All right, just a quick one as well. We're on year 22 now. You'll see the population is still ticking up. We're just chilling. I've got this set up now. So we've got the houses coming in. And we got the marketplaces from this granary now, which should have good food coming in as well. And we'll continue as they move in to get the eggs in. We want to basically keep enough eggs to provide for most settlements here. And we're actually being able to do that. So we're still at that 1.5. Nearly 400 honey now. And I'm contemplating, I think I'm going to take over Wallbrand here. Wallbrand's decent farming, I believe. Yep. So you get the pre-built granary and stuff over here as well, which I'll probably get rid of. But I think I'm going to lay claim to this land here. So we're going to claim this one with influence. And I'm going to grab me soldiers. You guys will be fine, I think. So we'll just grab the usual. We'll bring them over. And these guys are all going to fight. Yeah, we're going to take our fourth zone. And I'm going to make this into mass bread production. So bread and beer. And then I'm going to hopefully stop selling or stop buying in the beer. And I can start trading them in. So beer is going to be sent to this one for eggs, I think. And it's a really close thing. And I'm going to actually build over here. It's got enemy units spotted. Let's have a look where they are. Oh my god, they're coming in on my zone. Cool. Even better. Let's go fight them then. Just going to slow it down. I think our spearmen are struggling there, so we've got a bit of a gap in here, but that's fine. Let's get those over there then. You guys can fill in. You guys come over here. Arrows are actually doing some decent damage though. Raining down on the infantry as they come in now. And let's actually brace these guys. Look at that. That flurry did good work. Very nice. Like it. All right. You can collapse on that then. I think there's archers over there. I might just send those guys into that. We should be pretty good at killing these anyway. Send the archers to go fight that. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to keep them here. We got other units still coming in. Get those guys on that. You guys stand there. Let's get those to push in. And then we'll clash them in the back. Our soldiers are pretty heavy now with all the gear they've got, so yeah, really easy. Right, you go back into defense stance. Let's get you across here. And look at that, our archers did great work there. I think this is our last one, nice and easy. Push these last ones in. There we go. Let's disband everyone. And there it is. So we are going to get this going straight away. We're actually going to have it really close. So I want it in between these. So we've got berries there, meat there. So this is going to be farmland there. And we'll go modest. It shouldn't be a problem. Let's get this over here. Don't want the wild animals. Let's pop it over here. I'm not even sure what's going on with this. I reckon I'm going to be able to build across it anyway then. There we go. We've got the basics set up, but this one needs to be priority. All right, we've got raiders inbound on Goldhof now. I've got my 2 retinue. Right, stand ground. Here we go. I should be... Yeah, they're at 50% effective, so it shouldn't be a problem, though. I am going to let them kind of just stand here. We're downhill, unfortunately, but I am going to attempt the pushback. May just grab in my other ones, just in case, to come in. Shouldn't be a problem, though. Looks like we're wiping the floor with them anyway. Yeah, you're fine. You can go. You can go. And you can go. Yeah, they don't even take a beating anymore because they're max, so we'll just leave that. Right, I gotta be careful not to just plow on through whilst we get this going because all of the buildings should be good. So let's get 2 in the logging camp and let's get this assigned over. Let's get 1 in the granary to save our food and 1 in the storehouse for the firewood. And let's go ahead and get a couple of houses. So I'm just going to pop them... hold on. Let's get a road up here. All right, the food and firewood disappeared instantly over here. So we're going to need to get on top of this. Going to chuck the hunter's camp over here and then build a little road out to it from this granary here. November. We do have some berries we can grab, worst case, but that'll have to do. They might have to starve. We'll send another settler group, worst case. All right, managed to get the hunting camp up. They're saying they're starving. We've got 1 month of fuel, so hopefully they can go and hunt nice and quickly. How are we doing here? We're getting some timber in now. We are. Let's get these houses up. Got no families, but that's fine. Just kind of building a couple of double plots here. And there it is. We've got a tiny bit of meat. I'm going to get the fuel thing down as well. We're just going to have to micromanage and flip between the 2 for a moment. And it's going to be okay, though. I'll just chuck it in there. Shouldn't be much of a problem. And we'll get this one nice and established. Home's going in. 1 family building, and we haven't got the actual... So families are only 2 people at the moment as well. So it's going to take a little bit longer. We need this before winter. So as the food comes in and gets assigned, I'll have to pause the granary. We need a marketplace so we can get that distributed as well. Let's just pop the market over here. So this settlement isn't actually going to be huge, and we're going to run from all this 1 market there. And let's go ahead and get a vegetable farm on there and expanded, and then we should be good. We'll try and get that in. So it's going to be veggies and bread over here. And I may even keep these guys at tier 1. Oh no, do we need tier 2 for bread? No, we don't. We should be fine. There we go. Food's going out to the house now, so we will survive. And once that is across, I'm going to flip to the other one, which is going to be the firewood thingy. So let's get that one up. I could allow this to have a market stall just straight from there, but I'd rather do it from this one here. I'm just going to let those 2 houses finish, then the firewood comes on. We're at 41%, shouldn't be a problem. As soon as the firewood is good, we'll pause that one, go in here. How's the food? 15 meat. All right, 6 months of fuel now, so let's go ahead and pause the woodcutters lodge. Let's get the rest of this building done. We'll probably go down to 1 in the logging camp as well. And we're going to need to get up our thingy as soon as possible. So let's get a tannery. Just going to pop the tannery over here. So this one isn't going to be that efficient. I don't know. I'm probably going to carve straight into all these trees for farmland. But yeah, the idea is just to cover ourselves from that, I think. We should be okay. This should improve as the months go on. And I'm going to get another veggie garden, so we'll have enough food coming from that by the end of this term. So a couple months we'll have actual slots for people to move in. Let's turn the hunting camp back on whilst everything else gets built. And there's the tannery. Let's get 1 in there. And then that should allow us to create the clothing store, get this distributed, and get this number up. All right, plenty of leather, so tannery can go away now. Let's get the building done, and then I'll assign to the storehouse, and we'll get those clothes assigned as well. They should open a clothes store, hopefully. Probably consider getting some planks in now as well. So what we can do we've got plenty of timber. So let's go ahead and pause the logging camp. We'll get the 20, get the church. We basically just want to get families in ASAP over here, don't we? And there we go, leather going in, and then hopefully we'll get some berries in momentarily as they come in as well. As long as the granary starts to get them. And here we go. Oh, there you go, 100% across the board. Perfect. We've got no one assigned, but we'll sort that in a moment. All right, it's checking on the main, so we're almost at 1.4k now. So we've kind of let this just do its thing. We are seeing a little bit of struggle over here. But we did get a couple of things in, so I'm going to just populate that malt house so they're not running as far. In here, we don't want any of these goods. And I'm going to go ahead and get just a small marketplace throughout this bit here. And then as we build some houses, that should go into there as well. But we're not going to populate that one until this one is done, which is 11 stalls away. So we could probably get... And there we go. We got the family coming in, so we'll keep that one spare for now. 10 planks. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to turn the woodcutters lodge back on. Let's get a nice surplus so we don't need to worry about it. But there we go. Wallbrand is established. No drama. I'm going to go straight into the church. So church will make nice and easy. Let's pop it in a position where we can build around it. Let's go right in the middle there. Just so you know, this location has been completely filled now. So that's all good. We don't need to worry about that marketplace. So anything we do now, so for example, the food that we want, if we just go into here now, it's going to make the marketplace right down here. So we're good. That should fix that problem. And then I can start working on that one. I'm tempted to actually reduce this down and redo it. So we have a marketplace over here that's filled first. But then we'll fill this granary up to fill this area. And that should cover these guys. So we should be fine. The reason I'm dotting them around is so I can understand where they all are. It's a good method, so I don't need to get confused. You can just do one giant one in the middle, you know. All right. Turn the forager's hut back on. That meat one is slow. I'm going to put another one in there. We're not building because the church is done, so they should be happy. Brace. Go on, kill one. They got a bigger squad there, so. All right. Push forward. I'm going to disband my archers, I think. Not you. I think we're all good with those. And then these guys I'm going to send up to there. And these guys we're going to send up to there as well. I think you're probably okay to go back. And you. Let's send them all home. And then I'll fight with the rest. Alright, in we go. They struggle big time. So fighting through the cities is always some awkward thing. They're actually going after my retinue here. If I disband them, they should come back. There we go. The clash of the beasts. Go, go, go. We kill that one as well. Right, not even sure where the unit's gone, so I'm just going to chill in my my battle area. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to bring my retinue up. They can fight it. I'm going to disband those. We'll leave our one retinue in here, and it can fight in this. It says winning anyway, so we'll just chill here. Anyway, let's check in. We got settlers coming in over here, and food is once again okay. So we've got 2 in the hunting camp, 1 in the berries, and we should be fine. So 29 months of fuel now. Good. We got 8 families, and we could probably get away with now building 1 more. So we'll turn the logging camp back on. When the next family comes in, they'll focus on building a couple more houses. So we're just going to grab probably veggie gardens once again. We'll get 3 there with the big boys. And now the raiders are coming, eh? Oh, man. Stop. I'm going to try my best to fight them outside of this land once again. Because I'm still trying to build you up. And there we go. Clash is coming properly. We've got a lot of weird thingies coming up. I don't even know what's going on. There was a lot being added to all sorts. Oh my god, there's more units coming behind. What is going on? Didn't even see this. They're over here, look. That's the battle for Wallbrand. They keep coming. God. You guys fight over here then. I can fight these with you. Going to keep you over there just in case. I think they're all coming in this way, so we should be fine. I'm going to bring these guys over as well. And hopefully then we can twizzle this back this way. Arrows should help here anyway. Bring those guys up with a defensive stance. And flip these guys around. He says. Didn't even realise where they're all coming from then. I think we'll be okay to hold this anyway, though. Shouldn't be a problem. Very armoured, as I say, so... And they're on sprints. Their effectiveness is not great. So, I'm going to flip this over to shoot on that. I'm actually going to get those pushing forward. I'm going to bring the spearmen back on this. I want to kill those first. These soldiers should be able to take these out nice and easy anyway. Yeah, we're losing there. Look, let's get in on that. And you guys push in. Pole arms really struggling there. We're taking a big beating, but with them in the back here, we should be fine. We just lost a whole pole unit over there. And archers going down. And then we won over here as well. Lovely. All right. I'll keep these on standby over here then with the retinue, just in case any more come in. I'm actually going to disband those so we can replenish them. I think everyone else is good. And then in this granary, I'm going to upgrade this one ready. This is now going to hopefully get some of the bread and stuff in. You'll notice that I've added in a new malt house here. I was trying to get this one up a little bit higher. So it all looks good. Hopefully they can smelt and stuff from over here. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, battle one. Lovely. Get these last retinue back over. We're good. There we go. We can replenish all that and get our population back up. All right, how's our woods looking over in Goldhoff? All right, let's change this up then. We got the 2 packing stations over here. We're sending bread to Goldhoff, receiving meat. We're sending bread, receiving leather. So all different ones. I might get another pack station over here. They're pretty good, I think. They seem to be doing the job. Let's get another one. Can I get one over here? Yeah, you'll do there. I might get 2 ready just in case. I've just noticed over here we've actually got a few problems as well. So let's take a look. No, we've got decent double up here. We've got all these foresters. Let's get another one in there. And let's set that one. Just realised we've planted all this. They're good. Just dwindling those numbers a little bit. Where's the pack station over here? Right, so we are running out of food. Sending and receiving the eggs, aren't we? Yeah, that's fine. We'll get the fuel numbers back up. They will come. That happened out of nowhere everywhere. It's like a bug over fuel now as well. And then all the eggs are in place as well. I think we're full over here again. 303 on this population as well. And how are we looking here? 50 months of fuel. Oh, God. Right, let's actually pause that now, get these buildings done, because we can't get anyone moving in until those homes are complete. Food is looking good as well, so we're fine. A veggie coming in now. Lovely. And it is December, so let's actually pause up the forager's hut as well. And then over here, let's check in. 36 months of fuel. Look at this, man. We're just smelting like crazy. I'm going to build a few more charcoal furnaces, and I'm going to get that kind of distributing out instead. Wallbrand has leveled up. Nice. So I'm going to start a bit of a charcoal farm over this way. It's a bit ugly. Do that. And then I'm going to get a forester's hut to the side of it. We'll get all this done. All right, let's get our first point in then. So what do we want to do over here? I kind of want to get up to bakeries. I want to give those a good go. So let's go heavy plow straight away. And we'll start to get some farms in down this way as well. So those houses are done and ready. So let's prep in some fields. And where I said is actually rubbish. So, right, there's the first 3. Let's get a farmhouse. And I'll pop the farmhouse where the farm area is a bit rubbish. We'll stick to the main road here. We'll start getting that going for our in here. Shouldn't be a problem. Don't really need to worry about anything else at the moment. And we've redeemed it over here through the packing station now, so no problem at all. Those guys have fixed that. So we got 2 of those running. Let's get that populated, and we'll probably get another foragers when we can as well. There's 303 population here. Let's have a quick run over. I'm not going to upgrade these yet. I'm leaving the population as is. This side as well, you see the eggs and honey is still going up. And then over here we got 612. They're struggling a bit more over here, but we are making some seriously good gold. So we want to make sure we're able to get that malt going a bit better, which is the problem. So let's make sure we're buying in a whole bunch of that. All right, we're importing that much. And then I think I'm going to set up a malt trade route. So we'll just have a buffer of 50 on that as well, just to keep the happiness a little bit better in here. Got plenty of money up here as well, so if we want to kind of reduce taxes, we can do that. All right, we can go to the tier 2 stuff now. So if we get 2 of these up, we do get another point. So I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 of those done. We can slow... I'm going to get a few of them done, actually. We've got the goods for it, and we can start making a little bit of money without trade then as well. Let's expand these guys. Get a bunch of families ready. So 12 of them. We can turn back on the woodcutter's lodge and keep that going. We can actually have the farmhouse with a ploughing station now. It's going to take a little while because we have the one ox that's going to need to do all the work. We didn't buy one in, and we'll assign some to that as well. And let's do our rotation here. So for the time being, we're going to do wheat, nothing, wheat. And then I'm going to try and do it myself. So wheat, and then those 2. That should cover always having 2. So we'll stick to just that. Will I be able to accommodate, though? Yeah, 2 farms. We're just going to need 4 people in this farmhouse. Shouldn't be a problem once it's done. And then as soon as we get the gold in, I'm going to go ahead, which we did get some. I'm going to go ahead and get the, what's it called as well? Another ox. So let's put a couple of hitching posts in. And then I can assign one to the farmhouse afterwards as well. All right, it's time for some big veggie gardens here. Didn't mean to click that. I'm going to pop them inside of here. So we're just going to have kind of like some big thing here with 3 veggie gardens. And wild animals migrating, no problem. And we've got enemy units coming in from the bottom as well. So let's get everyone. I'll just grab these 2 retinue here. That'll do. We'll get them over there. And then wool brand is ready to go. So we'll get... I'm probably going to go straight to 7 in one farmhouse here. We'll see how well we do. And we're actually going to do this, I think. We could also do fertilization. I'm thinking about trying it. Which could... And then sheep. I don't know. We could import the sheep, right? I think for the time being, we don't need to worry about bakeries, though. We're going to get the points anyway. So what's the next one? Yeah, we'll be good. Yeah, let's just get bakeries. That's our main focus over here anyway. I'm not convinced he's going to make it there in time, so I'm just going to bring it back to this area. Let's get a few of these upgraded as well with the logs we do have. And we're over 1.4k now here. It really does slow down, guys. It's kind of crazy. It gets very tricky to balance it all, but we're doing all right. Large stores, get another clothing one. I'm actually going to get another granary. We're struggling for food over this end, so we do need to factor that in. We've got no goods at the moment. All right, we got our stone. Let's get another granary in. I was hoping to fit one there when I can. Just going to bring him back a little bit more. He's struggling to get across to them, so let's fight just in this gap here. If I push forward, we should be able to kill that one before the next, and then stand ground. Lovely. That makes us a 2v3. And then we'll brace. Push forward. Brace. Push forward. Let's speed it up. We should melt these down, I think. There we go. And there we go. We got the ox on there, so they can go and sow instead whilst that one's ploughing. Should be sorted. And then I'm just going to prep the other infrastructure. So it's done. So we're going to need a windmill. And I'm not going to use the one that's already here, guys. It's all the way over here, and I don't like it. It's up on the hill. It makes sense, but at the same time, we have pretty good efficiency here. So it shouldn't be a problem. And what I'll do is make sure our granary doesn't allow this stuff. Not that it works. I'm going to try it anyway. And there we go. Months of fuel finally ticking back up over here. And I think that extra bit of beer is working. So we're able to get some level ups again. All right, I'm going to turn back on our vegetable import now. We're struggling a little bit over here. So we built a couple of big ones where we're going to allow vegetables. But yeah, we're going to have to spam in quite a big chunk of veggie gardens over this way now. Because that, once again, has become a problem. I love how they do put the path through it like that, though. It looks awesome. But yeah, we're cutting right into that. It's huge now. Be close to about 2k pop, I think, in here once done. And there we go. There's the first bit of wheat. Very good. Don't think I need any more in the farmhouse because we've got the one assigned to that, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just want to get these built. Got a few upgrades happening as well, and then we want to probably expand the population. A family is hungry. I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. I think we expanded very quickly, and they are now struggling just that little bit. So we're going to have to start getting this across from over here. But we're going to get a good amount of veg, and I think I'm going to pull veg from over here as well. So I'll try and get that number up. I'm pretty sure the hungry families are starting to... Oh, sorry. No issues. It was just those guys stood out in the cold. All right, we got those extra packing stations. I'm going to utilize them to... Well, firstly, get one in there. But this is going to be with Goldhoff. Going to send firewood again. And I'm going to receive honey. And then I won't use... I don't know whether I want to use this one. I think I could. Let's go Goldhoff. We're going to send firewood once again. We've got so much of it. And we're going to receive eggs. So I'm going to take eggs from them. Goldhoff as well. So Goldhoff's a big hub for quite a lot of food right now. Purely because it's just got a really stable kind of region. Look at that. It's great. The eggs and honey is just really good. I'm hoping I can get this to that point as well so I can swap the bread stuff. And as the money's coming in, I'm going to make sure these guys have veggie plots. So everything's going to be veggie over here. And I'll do the usual where I make a tiny thingy. What I'll do is make sure the tannery is unpaused. And I'm going to make a couple of smaller houses just over here. And they're going to be my two businesses. Like that. And they're going to be our shoe shop and maybe something else. We'll see. Although I could trade for that as well. Maybe. I don't know where all these helmets have come from. It's like the trading's broke. Oh, the helmets I understand. The Gamesons, though. Why are we buying... Oh, we've got... I've got it turned off. Why have we got so much? I'm going to go down to... Let's go down to 80. I'm buying in so much food from over here. We've got the veg now, haven't we? I'm going to have to turn that off again because we're wasting all our dollar. All right, let's come on into Waldbrand once more. And we're still getting some good... money just each month coming from these now. I don't even need to trade. We'll do internal only. I'm going to do pack stations once again though, because I don't want to spend gold from the other place we're struggling. So it's going to be veggies predominantly. I may even get honey again over here just to keep that coming in. But Waldbrand's looking good. So we got the bread, and let's go into beekeeping. Oh guys, just as we're going here, so I may need to reduce the frequency of the episodes just because each episode is now taking a few hours to record, just because there's a lot of idling time in between. So that might be something we change now. So rather than every other day, it might be 3 a week. Just as we continue to build this settlement out, it really is becoming something ridiculous though. If I zoom out, look at this. We've got all 4 of these kind of zones, and we're slowly but surely connecting them together. So this one is coming down nicely to start to connect together. And then this one also doing the same. So I'm going to build all the way up to that. And then with this one here, that's going to be really cool just to get some houses along here as well. Just to kind of interconnect them. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, let's get a little finishing kind of recap. We've got to be careful of food again here. So as it stands, I should be able now to start putting into that granary. Let me check this marketplace. All right, let's get this going. So I did get more in. Let's get 4 more in there. They should distribute. We're struggling to get the stuff in, but it is coming up. We're buying it all in. We're doing what we can. And I'm going to just turn down the tax as well. So now we've kind of said this stuff. I might be able to go to 5% now, and that'll take way less money off us. So we should be able to continue trading something in. So the honey import from over the other side is going to be good. The meat import is still doing. Doesn't cost the thing, apparently, or we just haven't got it set up. But yeah, we're relying heavily on Waldbrand if we want to build the capital up even more. It's required for this place to get pretty damn crazy. So I'm going to keep going with the veggies and stuff. Get a nice number anyway. They're going to be very happy over here. So there we go. We got our first harvest in Waldbrand now as well. So I'm just keeping everything kind of ticking over. I think Forager's Hut could probably afford to pause that one now. Let's get more building done. Then we can ramp up our families a little bit more. I'd say I will soon be able to just get loads of bread from here, and I'll just ping that over. I'll probably sell it to over here. That might be a better idea, actually. Start making some money from these guys. Yeah, this one over here, that, for example, let's actually go ahead. What's the pack station doing? It's getting eggs, isn't it? That's the only thing it's doing. So we're importing bread from the outside. Let's actually untick that, and let's come over here. And let's export bread. Let's untick that one. And we're going to make a little bit of gold back to buy in the other stuff, right? That makes sense to me. And then I'll just go into my pack stations and just make sure we're not doing too much with the bread. So we're going to Goldhof. And we're receiving leather from Zweal, but Zweal's going to now be buying it. So I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, Chanel's getting some really good malt now. Look at all this. And we just got an apple harvest, which is nice. We're going to struggle for the rest of it, but that's fine. Yeah, let's send firewood instead. So let's send firewood and we'll receive that leather still. That should be fine, so making so much of it. And obviously we got our charcoal distribution set up now, so we could start sending those. So I'm going to get these guys in. They can plant wherever. Just going to turn off the marketplaces on these. I'm actually going to start sending charcoal instead, so we're going to smell everything. That's a really good idea. So as that comes in, we'll flip that one over as well. But yeah, we should start then to see a really big amount of money in here. And then our food reserves should be able to go up, and we will stop sending bread to our trade post and actually utilize it over here. Anyway, back to where it matters. So, one in the windmill, one in the communal oven. Let's get bread. And you should not be storing that once again. So, I think I'm going to have to get one in the granary just to kind of continue that on. And then over here, as the money keeps coming in, we're going to keep getting the veggies in. Expand that one, and I'll get one more ox. So over here now we should have 4. We can distribute stuff around a little bit better, and I'm going to keep upgrading. I know we don't have the goods to give them yet, but we'll have some bread going in momentarily, although not that they need it yet. We're going to need another clothing item, which is these two. So once they've moved into these, they're actually going to be the cobbler workshop, and I'm not sure. I think I'll get a bakery over here as well. We'll see. I could get those over closer to this and just put bakery houses over here, actually. That is a fantastic idea. Like that. We'll have like 4 bakeries in there. There we go. We're in good shape then, I think. We'll just focus on getting this up. This is going to continue to grow, but I am going to hold it off before I upgrade any more. Just to get this distribution done a little bit better. I'm just going to set up one large granary over here. I'm actually going to move the food marketplace over to this one when it's done. And there it is. We're going to move that one. And you're going to be our first one right on the edge here. We're just going to pop you there. And look at that. We've got 62 bread. Beautiful. All right, before we do anything further then, let's get this one upgraded. And that one upgraded. That's going to be a cobbler shop. So we'll satisfy one of these needs. And we'll continue to get vegetables in on these. Yeah, let's get rid of that communal oven. I know the bread's going to be left outside. They should pick it up, hopefully. I'll get another one in the granary to kind of transfer. And we're going to need to get that one upgraded. So let's actually get our stone pit as well. I know I'm doing a lot, guys. Apologies for that, but there is just so much to do. This is really good because we can have... Got 1,100 stone there. And there's the cobbler shop. Stonecutter's camp is done. And we've got to be really careful of these bread reserves. So what I need to make sure I'm doing is... It's got a nice... because of the amount of people we have, we're going to need to keep this at like 1.5, which we're already going below that number. And then we'll slowly increase that in line with the families. But there we go. We'll keep the bread at that. And in here, we're going to get a bakery extension. There is our first one. And we're also going to need to upgrade that. And I'm going to look over here. So I could start getting a bit of income over here as well. Oh my God, it's just crazy. I'm keeping this population as is, though. Doesn't seem to be a problem right now. Eggs still actually going up, which is fantastic. I'm actually going to set up an export on the eggs internally as well. And we'll allow quite a few. So we'll keep 500 or something. I don't know. It's enough buffer, right? And then over here, are we buying that in? Sorry, a lot of trade. We can import from other settlement here. And we're doing the same over there. And that's good. As always, though, guys, that is going to be where I end today's out. What a beautiful sight. Look at the size of these places now. We did some massive growth in this episode, I think. So just for reference, we're ahead about 3 years since the beginning of it. So yeah, quite a bit done. As always, though, guys, really, really appreciate you. Smash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you in the next one.